Welcome back to another pristine productions here. I'm your host, Andrew Rayburn, and if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to subscribe to my page and also take part in my Mix and Master Subscribers Mix and Master Contest Volume 2, which is currently underway. And once we hit 300 subscribers, we're going to be naming the first prize and second prize winner. Also, be sure to check out Kerry's preset on the Korg Triton machine and my previous videos on mixing power and punch to the drum. So today we're going to be talking about using the Korg Triton to create some beats here. So let me go right into it. So I'm going to play this beat here, and I'm going to show a couple of basic process I do. Little basic mixing as I go along. So here is the Stand 25 Jazz drum kit from the Korg Triton. So I have that in circulation here, and I have the Slate VMR on it. And if I bypass on, so what I'm basically doing is just boosting a little bit of top end. You want to make sure you keep and preserve natural tone. Mixing is enhancing and creating vibe, not to change the sound originally into something that sounds like crap. So I'm using that, and I'm using our next instance of the Triton here. And this is the second drum kit. This is the house kit coming from the Korg Triton. And also I have the virtual mix rack on this. What I'm doing here, I'm boosting a little bit of 68 to give me a little bit more thump on that kick drum there. And I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 instances of the Korg Triton. And it's very CPU friendly. So you can add a dozen of these to workstation and your CPU won't feel a thing if you have a good strong ROM power. So basic EQ of brightening up, you know. These are great sounds from the Korg Triton. Like I said, they're a little bit old, but they're great. They're diamonds. So we definitely need to polish some of them up while mixing, right? So I have another drum here. And this is like a dancehall hip hop thing. Here's another instance of the house kit here. So what I'm doing to save me CPU, both of these tracks is coming from the second Triton. As you can see here, it's routed to the second, there it is, Triton 2. So I'm using different MIDI tracks to play different parts of the drum on separate MIDI tracks rather than open up more than one Triton, unless I'm doing different instruments. So here's the sound that I'm going for. And this is patch here, pulse padding, and all the effects is coming from the Korg Triton built-in effects. So right out the box, you're getting some great sounds. So I'm doing a little bit of EQ and, you know, here and there. And also I'm using the bass line from the Korg Triton. So let's see what I'm doing on this bass here. I'm doing a couple of things here. I'm rolling off a little bit of 80 here on the bass. That's one of the magic numbers there that opens up the bottom end for the kick drum, and we're still retaining power in the bass. And a trick to that you can go ahead and boost about maybe about 100, 200 kilohertz to get a little bit more power back. A lot of people always kind of struggle with the bass and the kick drum, but this is one of the ways to let two of them negotiate. So if I turn off the chain here, let me take off these synthesizer. You want to make sure that bass guitar is sounding like one sound with a kick. Turn off the process. That's what I'm getting. Bass is kind of quiet, not too much attack. I turn on my process. So I'm enhancing, I'm not changing the sound. And of course I have another sound here. Which is from the Korg Triton as well. This is the ribbon rhythm. And if I can isolate my reverb here, I'm going to send to the reverb, create a little bit more space, and then I have a sample here from the Korg vocal cord. So that's what I'm adding there. I'll play everything together. Then on the master chain, I'm doing a little bit of mastering here. I'll take out a little bit of low end. Let's go ahead and take out a little bit of the low end here. Little bit, just not a whole lot. And I'm using the Studio One binaural pan to get a little bit more stereo on that reverb. This is the RC24 soft tube reverb from Native Instruments. As you can hear, it is rich sound, and I don't have to do a lot of process on it. So the Korg Triton is a great machine to build your production, trap beats, dancehall, even soca. And I wouldn't say Korg has been forgotten, but it's great to have these sounds back because technology now is all about software. So its majority is about software. So it's good that the Triton has returned to that. The king has returned, you could say. So I'm gonna leave that there. Just wanted to show you guys that this machine is a gem, and you can get away with a lot of sounds on this thing. So remember to subscribe to my page and take part in my contest as well. And I'll catch you on the next one.